Hey guys, this is Bobby T, and today I want to show you guys how to get the most out of Project Cars 2. Project Cars 3 has left many sim racers disappointed, and arcade racing fans mostly lost as well. So many people who enjoy the VR and immersion from this series of games will likely be trying to stick with Project Cars 2, despite the fact the game will never be updated again. So here's the problem. The Madness engine used in Project Cars 2 does not provide you with enough force feedback to let you know what the car is doing. It's light and doesn't allow you to react when the car is slipping. Sure, there's road feel and the wheel goes light if you slide, but the overall feel leaves something to be desired. So today, I want to introduce you to the best solution I've found to this problem so far. This comes in the custom force feedback file known as the Ultimate Custom Force Feedback File by HVALLAN Court 89. I'm not going to try and actually say that, but he's here. There are many other force feedback files on Race Department and other sources, but this seems to be by far the best one that I've used in my opinion. Many people believe it has even saved Project Cars 2 for them. The file basically replaces the code used in how the physics are transmitted to the wheel or force feedback. I mean, I think that's how that works. I don't know, but it makes the game a whole lot better, which is all that matters, and his work has clearly paid off. Instead of not feeling what the car is doing, I found myself correcting slides and feeling decent contact with the road, and overall being able to really understand what each individual car is doing underneath me and how I should drive it. Sure, many of you may have your preferences, but this specific file has really turned Project Cars 2 into a great simulator for me. A lot of the flaws I've dealt with in the way you just could not get used to the handling of some of the pretty miserable cars to drive seems to have disappeared for me. The great handling I would compare to something like Assetto Corsa. It's not super grippy and informative like R-Factor 2, but it's still pretty solid. As you can see from this side-by-side comparison in VR, my hand motions are very different between the default feedback and the ultimate file. It may not make you quicker per lap, but it can certainly make you more consistent over a stint and save you lots of crashes that could ruin your races. So, to show off this great improvement to Project Cars 2, I will be doing a chopped-down 30-minute race around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course in a BMW M6 GT3 with the GT4s as a second class to recreate the Indianapolis 8-hour that took place last weekend. Congrats to the GMG Porsche GT4 team of Andrew Davis, Robin Liddell, and Jason Bell for getting a podium in third place in class. Enjoy the race. Okay guys, here we are at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the road course replicating the Indianapolis 8-hour here, just demonstrating the force feedback, which has been super helpful for me. If you will notice, this is a new setting. This is my room. Hello. It's kind of weird to have you in here because I'm not really finished having my setup made. Yeah. We are just going to be vibing here in the BMW M6 GT3. I'll go ahead and get my racing driver excuses out now. One, it's pretty late. I'm going to bed soon, but I've been having trouble recording this video all day, mostly due to my incompetence as a driver. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty late. And two, I don't know this car very well. The BMW M6. It's not my favorite in Project Cars 2, and I'm pretty familiar with this circuit, but not in this car. So I'll go ahead and have my excuses out of the way. Is there anything else I can think of? Not really. I do have the AI set at 95 because I'm not expecting to be pretty wicked or anything in this race. Generally, I just want to get through it without spinning. That's honestly my goal. If the webcam falls over in the video, I can't really help it. I'm sorry. I'll just block out my face. It's not like you really want to see me that much anyway. And yeah, here we are, lining up, getting ready to race. 12 GT3s, 10 GT4s to replicate the real race. And yeah, we're getting ready to go here. We are off. Try and just stay careful down into turn 1, not kill anyone. No death. Good, we have avoided death. That was our primary goal. Unfortunately, no positions gained, but being careful will do that for you. Dive down the inside. Now we make our first move. Brakes lock up a little bit. I know he's here on the inside, but the AI like to do nothing for this chicane for the first lap. Unfortunately, we are late on the throttle there, and the Ferrari is now side by side. I think we're going to get the edge here. Ferrari's just a little bit deeper than me down into the braking zone, though. And we are back to 12th. Starting from the back, obviously, if you haven't noticed. Now we're arriving. We can try and dive down the inside here. The Ferrari's going to cover that. 80% aggression on, so they should be pretty aggressive. As we just full send it down. That was nearly suicidal, but we get the job done. And our next competition will be the Mercedes up ahead. As long as we don't mess up the exit, which we do, which means that we're going to have a bad run back onto the front stretch. And we had to lift there, so now we're going to be in the grips of the Ferrari again. If I would shut up and actually do what I'm supposed to, we may not be in this scenario, but I digress. We got to hit our braking mark. Oh, we locked up. No, don't spin. And we're already off. We're going to lose a lot of time there. So we've already lost a position. Technically, I'm starting last, so I can't technically lose any positions, so it's all success, right? And, of course, race control gonna nag me with the penalty. Thank you, race control. Main goal now is just to catch the tail end of the pack again. You can't really get on throttle early in this car. The back end just wants to disappear from you. I'm just using the stable setup for the most part with a little bit of extra fuel and some brake bias adjustments. Car feels okay, I'm just not making a ton of progress. This corner right here is the one hurting me because I do that. Ah, man, it's ruining me. Because if I turn in too much, I'm just going to hit a wash of oversteer. And if I try and gain time back on the brakes, I brake too late and lose more time. The story of racing, isn't it? But I can hear the Ferrari again, so I guess that's progress. Got 23 minutes to survive. Caught that with that force feedback there. This exit is killing me, man. Never been able to get that right. I'm gonna have to start making a turns I hate list. I'm pushing! A little too hard, actually. Whoa. Car definitely feels heavy through the chicane. But we are making a little bit of progress here. We can hope and pray that we can catch onto this tail here soon. I just need to not be stupid, which is kind of tough for me, to be honest, when it comes to sim racing. Oh, I just didn't turn in there, man. But this is fun to drive. This feels good because I have the force feedback. I know what the car is doing, and it's fun. That's the great thing about this thing for Project Cars. It can completely change the game for you. Because you can do stuff like that, where on the other force feedback, you'd be gone. Your race would be over. Mine's pretty much over anyway, but that's not because of the feedback. It's just because I'm a bad driver. Come on, they're right there. Go! No! Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, there goes all my talent. I ran out of it. Only lost about half a second, surprisingly. But thanks to the force feedback, I saved that. I would have just gone and spun out there. Thanks to my poor driving skills, you can see how truly useful this ultimate force feedback really is for you in Project Cars 2. No, the gap is just not changing. This is going to be a painful last 12 minutes, isn't it? At least we've got GT4s to think about soon. It seems like I was catching up, and now I'm kind of just matching their pace. I just want to survive to the end, man. I'm so tired of trying to film this video over and over again. This is like my 5th attempt, but it's fun. I'm okay. I'm mentally stable. How are you? I'm trying my very hardest. This is maximum Tyler potential here, and I cannot do any better. I'm suing. I don't know who. Codemasters. For making the AI too difficult at 95. Whereas R Factor 2, I can usually compete at a track I know well at about 102 or 103. I'm not a ridiculously quick driver, but... Oh, we got GT4s, I better concentrate. Oh my god, that was close. Come on, GT4s, do me favors. Help a brother out. Please don't hit. Oh, we've had a traffic jam. Move, Ferrari. I'm coming through. I think I just scared the poor Aston Martin off the circuit there. Sorry, my guy. Are you you KTM? Move! I'm going to cut you! I'm going to show my pleasure. Or displeasure, whatever it's called. I'm good at English, trust. I mean, I really do have a good grade. No! Mustang, I'm hitting all this traffic like Atlanta at 5 p.m. This is absurd. I'm suing the GT4 America Association or whatever. I don't know. Yes! Yes! Get stuck! Get stuck! Oh! I'm such a good driver. Did you see that? I did that on skill alone. That was all me. Watch as I go crash here. Look at that! I'm not last! Now I am. Okay, you just use the grass like all you want, buddy. Pretend I'm flashing my lights, thank you. Okay, well, we're definitely a ways away from the Mercedes, but look, we're not sitting in last anymore. This has got to be the most successful thing I've done all day. Help. No! Why am I so bad? We might have to be sending a Ferrari to the Shadow Realm here soon. Or he's just gonna send us to the Shadow Realm. Either way, it's fine with me. And we're back in 11th. We're not last, so that's something, but we're probably gonna be pretty soon. Go, go, go! I should probably just punt him, let's be real. I'm like a professional driver, you know? Final lap here. Good, I can end my suffering. I've had fun, I just haven't been competitive. Into the last real braking zone. onto this ridiculous corner one final time that makes me want to cry in agony. And we are finished. Yeah, that was a pretty terrible race on my part. I did not do very well. But I didn't finish last. I was not last, which means I'm not absolute loser. I see it as an absolute win, actually. In fact, if you take away the other one, that just makes it a number 1, which means I technically got first place. So yeah, but no, that was just a lot of fun, driving this car around Indianapolis. It's definitely a lot better with this custom force feedback than the old force feedback. I've actually had a blast, and this thing will help you in basically every scenario that you'll play this game in with the Nordschleife or any car. It so improves it so much because you really, if you switch like right back and forth, you can feel such a difference between this and just the regular default force feedback on any of the 3 modes. So I hope you guys find this useful, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next time I'll try not to be as bad at driving / set the AI difficulty lower. I need to go to bed, so thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. I will not see you next Friday because I will literally be on the road to Road Atlanta, which is mega hype for Petit Le Mans. I need to go into the pits. We're just gonna... nothing to see here. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay positive and live on. Peace.